Welcome back, denizens of the Omniverse. Today we are diving into episode 19 of season 2, the final season of Gravity Falls. This is part 2 of our multi-part finale. And after last week's episode, I'm ready to strap in. Plus, I still got some packing to do for level up this weekend. So let's get ready to hop in. If you want to see the full length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon. It's just a great way to support the channel, help us do the things we do over here. But at the end of the day, really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. To least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if not already, because it really helps these videos out. Huge shout out to the team over at Prepper for helping me edit down these highlights for you guys here on YouTube. And then I'll set another way. Let's get ready to hop into episode 19, Weirdmageddon 2, Escape from Reality. Day 4. Oh, God.
Any object with more than 3 sides is sinful. That's it. That's probably what Bill wants.
Oh!
I reckon I've been living a lot.
I love how they just presume. Make things in its image. Maybe that'll save us.
Rounding up all its terrified citizens and then stacking them into this massive throne of frozen human agony.
Oh, my God.
Don't worry. They're not conscious anymore. Probably.
They have friendly faces.
Whoops! back you go there. But Gravity Falls is just the beginning. Take our chaos worldwide! All right, boys, to the corners of the earth!
Is that a lava lamp with a bowler cap? A lava lamp with a bowler cap?
I could get used to it. What?
Oh, we've got them contained.
I think I broke something.
Walk it off!
God, what a psycho. They're not conscious anymore. Probably. I love how they're maintaining that.
Bill has taken over the town, and if his weirdness spreads, he's gonna take over the whole world. Our first step to stopping him is rescuing Mabel.
What is this place anyway?
Oh, shit.
If I die, I want to die hugging.
Soos, you're choking me!
Let my body be your shield.
They die because of Soos.
Do you hear 80s music?
And does the air smell like childlike wonder?
So far, so good. Oh! Bah!
Mabel's prison?
Yes, definitely, absolutely.
Hey, welcome back.
The clock, everyone.
Oh,
Today's weather calls for
my
rainbows.
lord. So many little references to episodes past.
Please come to the ice cream beach.
Yo, Mega Waddles.
What is this new
Hey,
world?
detective.
Shining, shimmering, splendid.
Tell me, Princess, now when did?
Mabelland.
Perfection, but better.
We just need to find Mabel and get her out of here. Where is she?
Our homegirl Mabel lives at our next stop.
Oh,
I'm so hungry.
Yeah, I haven't eaten anything except for part of my hat for the last 3 days.
Don't forget, this world was created by Bill.
oh.
We need to grab Mabel and get the heck out of here.
Oh, Mabel? She's at the top of the tallest tower guarded by those big buff waffle guards.
Someone hand me some syrup.
Oh.
Don't worry, man. I gotcha.
So easily defeated.
Everyone hit the deck.
Oh my God.
There she is. Soos, grab her.
Industrial sprinkles, not for individual consumption.
Guys?
Don't worry, Mabel. We'll get you out of this.
This is her world. It was part of the deal, I guess.
I made this world. I'm saying this is my home now, and I don't want to be saved.
This is a little more than what Bill promised. Very, very different, actually.
After you said you wouldn't come back home with me at the end of the summer for your apprenticeship, but then I woke up in a place that gives me exactly what I wanted. This summer where we'll never have to grow up.
But yeah, she doesn't even know anything about Bill being the one that had anything to do with it.
Party never ends, and now that you guys are here, it's finally perfect.
Listen, Mabel, we're not here to party.
That's why I prepared a backup dipper with a more supportive attitude.
Wait, what? What the fuck is this?
Wiggity, wiggity, what's up, dude bros? I'm Dippy Fresh,
I'm sorry, what? Dippy Fresh?
punctuating every sentence with a high five. Hup.
Oh, don't mind if I...
You're dead to me, Soos.
Trust me, you guys are gonna love it here.
Everything about him's so much more saturated and just brighter.
Just give this place a chance. Mabelland knows just what you want and always provides.
Putting center. Nice.
Wait, what? Ew.
Gravity Falls is in trouble, and I really think... What, guys? You're safe.
I mean, we have no guarantees it's actually them, though.
Want to drive this truck through
Considering
the high school and glue this plunger to the principal's head?
all of this is like...
Yes, I do. Sorry, guys. I've always wanted to do...
Oh my god.
Wendy?
Don't worry, dude. There's nothing in this world
Just
that
like
could
Dippy
break me
Fresh,
from our
they're
mission.
probably just constructs of this place, dude.
Mio,
Oh,
I have
are you...
returned. Holy whoa.
No, 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 no.
I was never there for you, but in this world, I can be.
You're perfect.
But it's just a yes. What the nah.
Even if it is all a dream, I gotta play just one game.
Ah.
Come on, Dad.
Okay, this has gone too far. These fantasies are good for anyone.
You can't argue with the results.
No, I can.
Be here. Does it really matter if it's real or not?
Yes.
Stop listening to your head and listen to your heart.
I'm doing both, and it says, get the fuck out of here.
Fact.
Nope, not looking.
None of us can escape the borders. There's some kind of force field keeping us in. But who would know how to fix it?
Gee, I wonder.
Mabel's bubble is the most diabolical trap I've ever created. Fetch me Gideon and take the rest of the day off. Things just got a little more interesting.
Oh, I'm a stuffed animal tree.
But they're just tied to it. What? That's... They're like...
Even my
Oh, one is
skits are
straight up
perfect.
hanging out of it. Oh, God.
And this music is really starting to get on my nerves. I think that stuff you said about this place is right.
Really? Now we just need a plan.
Don't worry. You always think of something.
Oh, I got points.
You're so much smarter than, like, everyone else.
This is this place.
If you were older, you'd be like my dream guy.
Nope.
Wait, do
Nope. Nope. I mean, practically, probably. But nope, stop it.
Same age, maybe you and me
Oh
could...
my
I don't
God.
know.
This place is evil.
Wait, really?
I bet if we asked Mabel, she could do it right now. In this place, it could finally be just you and me.
Come on. This is no.
Wait.
Yes.
This isn't real.
Oh, why? Why did it immediately turn like that? Oh,
Done that, Dipper. We'll watch you.
There are eyes everywhere.
Hey, Dipper. Hey, Dipper.
Hey, Dipper.
Hey, Dipper. Hey, Dipper.
hi.
Animal tree.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
Yeah, dude.
We have to go back to the real world.
Is that the one rule?
Prepare to be banished from this land forever.
Oh no! Can we fix that first?
If Dipper wishes to stay, he must plead his case in the ultimate trial of fantasy versus reality.
Oh God.
Hey, seriously?
You're letting them take our argument to court?
Hey, I didn't make the rules in Mabelland.
Yes, you did. There's a tapestry of you making the rules.
Kitty, kitty, meow, meow, face, Schwartzstein. Order, order. This trial begins right meow. Yo,
Oh my God, this is amazing.
we are here to try Dipper Pines in the case of fantasy versus reality. Mabel will return with him to the real world, but if he loses, he will be banished forever and replaced with town darling Dippy Fresh.
Flip-a-dip-dip.
Flip a dip dip.
The final decision will be made by a jury of your peers.
Hi there. I love your
Oh
headband.
my God. And they all have a different sweater.
Mabel, this whole thing is ridiculous. But if winning a trial is what it takes to get you to come home
Oh
with
my
us,
God, I just noticed the hyper realistic
Speak through my legal team
like
now.
fabric there. Wool, whatever that is.
Also criminal and international law.
Let's
That's-
hear opening statement.
Sure. Why not?
Lovely ladies of the jury.
Oh, he's talking about us.
My case is simple. This very unrighteous dude thinks that reality is better than fantasy. But reality is bogus, lame, and whack. Conjecture.
Me overruled.
I'd like to show you this.
Oh my god, I can't get over that. All the fucking meow puns, wordplay, whatever. Oh no.
Scrapbook. 2nd grade, October 10th.
I'm gonna have the best photo ever! And how do you like my new pigtails? Have fun, brat! You ruined my hair! Dipper, what do I do?
That's so fucked up.
Valentine's Day. Oh, come on, man. You can't.
What? So far, it's like one bad day a year, right? That's not too bad.
Oh, hey, Tipper didn't get any. Oh, man, I thought I was the class loser. Hey, everyone, Dipstick didn't get any.
Oh.
Can't believe that kid's your brother.
Hey, what's the point of all this? Out there, it's nothing but heartbreak. But in here, who wants Pug Sundays?
It.
Hand me a microphone, Zyler. Totally righteous, bro. Are we brothers? I don't know. I call as a witness Mabel Pines.
Oh, interesting maneuver.
Mabel, listen, I might not have all the answers. I'm not stylish, and I'm not cool, and I can't make pugs appear out of thin air. You don't want to be in this fantasy world.
Yeah, right.
You're scared of growing up.
La 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 la! I'm not listening! Guards! The fingers!
But there's a better way to get through it than denial, and that's with help from people who care about you.
Yeah. Oh.
I figured out a way to fix your photo.
What? You have a wig?
No, but I have a razor.
Oh. It's something.
We've always been there for each other.
Yeah.
I actually thought I was going to stay here and be Ford's apprentice. Spend my entire teens cooped up in a basement with a lab coat? How ridiculous is that?
Aww.
You don't have to fear because we'll do it together.
Hell yeah.
Ford's apprenticeship.
Aww.
We've traveled to heck and back to get you, and we're going back together. Let's beat Bill and grow up together.
Hell yeah, dude.
You really coming home with me?
Yes. Awkward sibling hug?
You do this and it's all over.
Sincere sibling hug.
Aww. The best of hugs. Aww.
I never noticed how bright this place is. Have I actually been listening to the same song for an entire week? Time to calm you down.
Uh-oh.
Isn't this working?
Because your reign over this...
No. Oh! Oh, shit. Wait, they're normal? Wait, hold on. What? What is that?
Everyone get on! Take us to freedom, giant waddle! Yeah!
So some things in here were outside the bounds of this reality.
Ready for this? Sorry, Maple-Land. It's time to burst your bubble!
Hell yeah.
Man, I went nuts back there. I mean, come on. The real world can't be that bad, right?
I mean, right now isn't a fair example.
Yes! It's in shambles, just like we left it. Wait, what was that?
Let's get 'em, dudes.
Hey, survivors! The fucking unicorn and the Manitar.
We're out of toilet paper.
Oh, hey!
Did I miss something?
We got an interesting little assortment.
Wow, we survived!
How? So they're real? What does that mean?
Are we real? Is this reality? Jean-Paul Sartre postulated that every existing thing is born without reason, prolongs itself out of weakness. Totally righteous, bro. I know!
I got so many questions about that, dude. What the shit? Yeah, fun episode, man. we went in and we burst her reality bubble, or her fantasy bubble. Interesting, again, that this was the result of the deal. I think that goes to show just how unreliable Bill really is, regardless. Because the promise was he could freeze the town time so that the summer never ended. Not that she got this magical fantasy land where whatever, she'd spend the summer there living out her days here until she was ready to move on or whatever. It was just simply the summer would not end. I guess maybe you could twist it to where that fits into that, but whatever. It was a perfect trap though, giving her like unimpeded control over reality, designed completely around everything she loves, enjoys, and all of that. And just she could just change things, manipulate things to her beck and call. You know, it is like avoidance, it is denial, like Dipper said, and we all know it. It's like that fear of change, it's that fear of the unknown, and that's kind of something that's been her whole thing. This entire story is Dipper's like quest to change, quest to grow up, while she's been trying to like really enjoy this time because she's afraid of what that's going to bring, especially with somebody like with her sensibilities, with her affinity for the strange, for the weird, for the whimsical. You know, she really likes taking in and living life and experiencing it all, you know, and you know, knowing that this is going to end terrifies her because she's enjoying herself. She's enjoying life. And yeah, it's got its pitfalls here and there. Dipper might go down a different path someday. Not now, but someday. Change is always terrifying. And that's why she's been so kind of like adamant about hanging on to things as they are right now. And I think a lot of us are guilty of the same. And as a young child, like being afraid of what comes next, and the idea that you might have to do that completely alone, and with everything you've grown to love, cast out or left behind somewhere else, that's scary, man. It's even more mortifying. So I totally understand where she's coming from that, but I love the way the Dipper kind of showed her the other side of everything. It's like, yes, reality can suck, but like when you have like a great support system, when you have people that care about you, when you have like you can't let the dark moments blot out all of the good, all of the light. Sometimes that's easier said than done, but yeah, like a lot of the times it is those darker moments that sometimes they're just more powerful. For whatever reason, we hang on to those more than all of the other great moments. Like I talked about this, I think a lot of like people that do like YouTube and stuff like that, or have any kind of like semblance of online interaction or whatever, you know, you can see 1,000 great comments, but like you see like one negative one and it can like leach into your brain like a tick. And like it's hard to shake. It just makes you question everything. Like it's negativity is so much, I just feel like it's so much more weighted in us. And I think maybe that's like a defense mechanism thing. It might be an instinctual thing, to put up a wall, to put up a defense, to retreat from it or whatever, you know, something like that incentivizes you to come through it is like, oh, yay, placation, yay, happiness, bahaha. But the second like something else like jabs at you, it's almost like this instinct to recoil from it, or to fear it, or to let it fester. I don't know if that has any kind of correlation, but that's just something that I'm thinking about right now when it comes to these sorts of things. I like how that every time she had one of these little missteps, they were there for each other. You know, we got one memory where it was a bad experience of hers and how Dipper helped balance that out. And then on the other side of it for Dipper, and then she helped balance that out. As long as they're together, as long as you got people, you'll be on the other side of that, man. I still like, what is up with, given we're still in this weird bubble, so maybe those two rad I can't remember their names, Chaz and whatever the hell, I think it was something like that. Maybe they exist purely, I don't know. They weren't created by Mabel, apparently. That still dumbfounds me a little bit. I'm still like, what the hell is that? Bill, though, for the time being, is at least still contained to the confines of Gravity Falls. Maybe that was some kind of contingency by Ford. Maybe something else. I can't remember if that was brought up or not. Maybe it has something to do with the ship that crashed too, which would be very Pennywise. You know, being contained to Derry by the remnants of the vessel that actually brought him here in the first place. I'm not sure if that has any of that kind of correlation, but there is a lot of parallels between Pennywise and Bill. But yeah, dude, he is capturing everybody left and right and turning them into just a Lego throne. He's fucking vile, dude. Kraz and Xyler, that's what it is. And I only remember that because apparently they are mentioned by name in the cryptograms for this one. What a sweet little episode, though. Like, there were some moments where I was starting to actually, like in the moments of the courtroom, I almost teared up a little bit. And that world trying to placate Dibber with that fucking like faux Wendy. I was like, no way. That is the thing he avoided when the door was opening, the thing he ran away from. Soos's dad, too. He's like, this is just a face you saw on something and a wrestler's body. It's not real. It's just this fantasy that he's made up in his head. And sometimes we'd rather face that than the reality of it. Like the fact that he doesn't know his dad. He doesn't know what he looks like. He's not there to play catch with him. It's like, I get it. But at the end of the day, it's just false. And you're not going to grow. You're not going to experience anything real from that. Anyway, let's head to the cryptograms before I forget. All right, first one. Kraz and Xyler went on to run the legal department at a major children's television network. Interesting. I wonder which one. So they're just out there living their life now. What is that about? And then one final one here combined. When one gets trapped inside the past, dreams can turn to nightmares fast. That's very true. When we're just stuck treading in the past and not moving forward, reliving these moments over and over. What ifs? What if I did this? What if I did that? You know, coulda, woulda, shouldas of reality just reflecting and festering upon that. It makes it hard for you to look forward. But I get that. It in and of itself, that the looking towards the past like that is in its own way, its own trap. Good shit, man. Good shit. All right. Now, let's go to Patreon. We got Game Night J14. Hi, Omni. Hope you're doing well. Long-time viewer, first-time questioner. And I wanted to ask, what would your Dippy Fresh look like? AKA the Mabelized version of you. I imagine, I feel very similar to Dipper in a lot of ways. I feel like it wouldn't be that far off. But I also did attempt to skateboard as a kid, so maybe it'd be a little more, I don't know. The thing is, I grew up, I was born in the 80s, I grew up in the 90s, so a lot of that, I mean, hell, even that wasn't even of the style, even though as much as they tried to like put it in the median or whatever, I never really saw a lot of people dress in that manner. But I don't know, I feel like it wouldn't be that different than what we saw for Dipper, but maybe some weird, I don't know, maybe a little more edgy, maybe like spiked armbands, a little more like a little more street, a little more like torn jean vest or some shit like that. Like, I don't know, like think like the kids in TMNT, the 1990s movie with they were recruiting for the Shredder in that. Maybe something like that. I don't know. Oh, or the kids from the Crossfire commercials. Crossfire! The edgiest children you've ever seen in your life. Maybe that would kind of be my Dippy Fresh. Post-apocalyptic children, whatever you want to call it. Then finally, well, not finally, next, Machine Head. Let's see. Well, I mean, hold up. Is that really Mabelized? That doesn't really fit her aesthetic. really. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like the version she's wanting for, well, I don't know. I feel like that would be counter. Sorry, I thought I was moving on, but then I had an additional thought to that. I don't know if that would be her version, though. Honestly, it might not be that different. Otherwise, what I said. All right, Machine Head, do you think that Dipper made the right choice to not be Ford's apprentice? Oh, yeah, definitely. I feel like that's something he should do once he's done with school. Once he's done being a kid. Because all Ford is going to do is strip his childhood away from him. Any semblance of normalcy, any semblance of making friends, any semblance of just being a kid, Ford would just tear away from him. There's prospects there for sure. There's definitely pros to going with Ford, but I feel like personally, as long that should be an offer that should be there once he's had time to be a kid. You know, spend time with his sister, grow up, enjoy life, not rush life. Yeah, I think definitely Dipper made the choice to stay behind. I think that was the right thing to do. That's a call I would have made. Then we got Sabrina Buscemi. Do you think that Dipper and Mabel would be able to handle being apart had Dipper chose to stay in Gravity Falls? I think inevitably, yes. I mean, I think given the strength of their bond and all of that, it would have been hard. It would have been really difficult. Though, I think it would be very, I don't know, Dipper is very tunnel visioned. And I know he would focus on his work. He may wind up like Ford neglecting her, and that could fragment them over time. But he's also more compassionate and open-minded emotionally than Ford. So maybe he wouldn't let that happen. But Dipper does have a bad case of like fixating and focusing a little too much, tunnel visioning on what's in front of them rather than what's going on around him. I could see it very much so being a devastating blow to the relationship. I don't know that it would have eradicated it. I don't think it would have it would not have wound up the way that Stan and Ford are currently, but it definitely would be more strained than it is. I think they could survive it, but I don't know if they would be able to maintain that closeness really. And that's mostly purely because I think Dipper would be way too busy to remember to respond, to get back to whatever. But I could just be underestimating him on that regard. Then finally we have Trucha IDC. Hey, hope you enjoyed the episode. I think it's a nice wrap up of Dipper and Mabel's character arcs for the show. It really shows you how close their bond is. It's definitely something some other set of twins could learn a thing or two from. Fun fact I did want to share, with Dippy Fresh's initial introduction, there was a deleted initial storyboard where Dipper would get increasingly frustrated and actually break Dippy Fresh's neck. Oh God. That would have been interesting. Never would have flown, but it's really funny regardless. Also, easy enough to find it if you want to look, or easy enough to find it if after the show you wanted to check and other deleted scenes. Regardless, what might be hard to believe, but things are going to hit high gear from here on out. I have to imagine so, because we had the fallout, we have the induction of the craziness, and then we have this little, like, we got to get the team back together. We found survivors at the end of this. I feel like we're definitely gearing up for the bout to rip the world back from Bill. So I would imagine that from this point we would really kind of amp up to especially considering now we've got all these people here together, creatures as well. Ready to go to rally up together and defend their home, man. Excited for that. Really excited for the next two parts. Sadly, though, one of my favorite moments in the show is the very last one. So I have to wait. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying the finale. This episode is a nice breather in the sense compared to the other ones. And the twins' bonds and flashback are very sweet. It is a very nice kind of calm before the storm. I would imagine, like, in the way that it is more reflective. It is about the characters, it's about their arc, their journey, accepting everything about themselves. It's about Mabel charging into the future without fear, and Dipper kind of like putting the future at a distance. I like how their resolutions at the end of this is the opposite of one another, because all throughout the show they've been both doing something very different, like we've talked about many times. And like I mentioned earlier, is like Dipper's been running towards his future, running towards growing up, while Mabel's been avoiding it. And because of that, Dipper would miss out on so many things if he actually got what he was chasing. And Maple would never achieve a lot of these things if she always held herself back. So her being able to rush into the future without fear allows her to grow and appreciate all these things. And Dipper can slow down and accept where he is and not rush and burn away these things where he maybe down the line would regret skipping out on those years and missing out on these things. You know, the moments of calm, quiet, fun, you know, those days where you don't have to really worry about a lot of those things. Like it's, you know, a lot of people are ready to rush into adulthood and then they look back and like, God damn, kind of adulthood sucks, you know? So I don't know. I like the way they did that and used these two to kind of explore two very different, very real experiences for kids, especially at this point in their lives. It was just really, really well done. But yeah, I'm excited to see what the final 2 episodes bring. So that all said, I'm going to go ahead and pass it off to you. What'd you guys think? How do you feel? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon. And speaking of before you go, I want to shout out Lily Chen's son, Kiana Chanel, McGregor, Angela Burr, Calvin Burley, Sleepy Bastard, Theodore Wolf, Ariat Coyote, Ty Lund, and Denise Mauricio. Thank you guys so much for becoming saviors on the channel, helping sponsors support the rescues that we take care of here. You guys have been amazing help with all that. And as always, I'm going to give you a special thank you to all of our channel legends. You and the Patreons also do so much of what we do over here. Without you guys, we would not be able to do nearly as much as we actually get away with over here, man. So I really appreciate you guys endlessly, so we can keep bringing as much of this to you guys here on YouTube as we can, because without y'all, we wouldn't even be here. But that's just video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.